Hi everyone, my name is Fithriyyatul Adawiyyah. I'm from class 4th A. So today I'm going to present my final project titled Curriculum Analysis and Learning Planning for 11th grade English under Phase F of the Merdeka curriculum. As we know, the Merdeka curriculum has brought a big change to Indonesian education. It focuses more on flexible, or we know as student-centered learning. So in this presentation, I will explain my analysis of the grade 11th English curriculum and show how we can turn official learning outcomes or CP into practical lesson plans and assessments. So let's start with the analysis of learning outcomes. Why do we teach English in Phase F? The main reason is to prepare our students for a globalized world. At this stage, English is a vital tool for critical thinking and digital literacy. The main goal is to help students understand complex texts and communicate confidently in both social and academic situations. So, to achieve this, the curriculum focuses on six key language elements that works together. First, we have listening and speaking, where students learn to follow active discussion. Second, reading and viewing, where they analyze written text and visual media like infographics. And finally, writing and presenting, where they learn to create essay and deliver formal speech. By the end of this phase, students should be independent language users. So now let's look at the curriculum structure. In Phase F, we have 3 to 4 lesson hours per week, which give us around 54 effective hours per semester. Honestly, covering all 6 skills in this time can be a big challenge. To solve this problem, teachers should use an integrated skills approach. This means combining multiple skills in one lesson. For example, reading a text and immediately discussing it in groups. Based on this, I have mapped out the learning objective sequence or ATP across 18 weeks. In the first few weeks, students focus on analytical exposition text. If analytical exposition text is your topics, then they move to discussion text to learn how to evaluate different opinions. In the middle of the semester, they practice using digital infographics tools and they spend the last few weeks writing persuasive essays and delivering formal presentations to the class. Next, how do we actually teach these topics? For Phase F, the genre-based approach or GBA is the most effective method. It guides students through four natural steps. First, building knowledge of field, modeling of text, joint construction, and independent construction. We also mix traditional materials with digital tools like Canva for infographics and Google Docs for collaborative writing. To show how this works in real life, I created a lesson plan or module ajar for 11th grade students. I chose the topic is about expressions of agreement and disagreement. For the warm-up activity, I used a real-world video from TV1 about the controversial 5 a.m. school policy in NTT. This topic is perfect because it immediately grabs the students' attention. During main activity, students are split into pro and contra groups. They work together to build arguments using connective words like because, however, and therefore. Finally, they write an individual opinion paragraph to show what they have learned. To track student progress, I use three types of assessments. First, diagnostic assessments at the beginning of the semester to check their basic English levels. Second, formative assessments during class like short exit tickets and peer review checklists. And lastly, a summative assessments which is a final presentation or essay. Of course, implementing this curriculum comes with challenges. The biggest issue is that students is one classroom in one classroom often have very different English proficiency levels. Also, grading speaking and writing takes a lot of time for the teacher. To fix this, I highly recommend using tiring activities. This means giving the same topic but adjusting the task difficulty based on the student's level. I also suggest using long-term digital projects and training teachers to use AI tools to help with grading and feedback. In conclusion, the Merdeka curriculum provides an excellent framework for modern communication. It works perfectly if teachers are flexible and ready to use digital tools. Reflecting on my own lesson plan, I realized that using hot subtle topics like the 5 a.m. school rule is a powerful way to boost critical thinking. However, as an educator, I see that our goal is not just about teaching grammar. We must teach our students how to express their disagreement politely and logically in the real world. So before I finish, I want to say that analyzing this curriculum and designing this lesson plan has taught me a lot. It reminds me that as a future English teachers, our main goal is to create a classroom where every students feel confident enough to express their ideas and solutions is English fluently. So that's all for my final project presentation. Thank you so much to my lecturer Dr. Sutrisno and to all of you for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. So I welcome any question and feedback you may have. Thank you so much. See you and thank you.